You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture and all things related to it. New episodes are released daily. For more information, check out glossahouse.com and subscribe to our channels on Spotify and YouTube. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello, I want to welcome you to GrammarPoint. This is Fred Long, and we're doing a deep dive into purpose clauses, or what I like to better call intentionality constructions, because not all purpose clauses or constructions are actually clauses. You have some prepositional phrases that can express the idea of goal or intention. And one of the things that I found is that looking at grammars is that you had incomplete, inadequate treatment discussions. So one grammarian did note that on can be used with ina and opos, but what does it really mean? The grammarian did not help, and I'm not going to list who that person was, but I mean, it's a very prominent person. You know, probably recognize the name. But just inadequate treatment. Well, earlier in the 19th century, G.B. Weiner says that the presence of on indicates a purpose, the possibility of attaining which is still doubtful, or the attainment of which is viewed as depending on the circumstances. Now, Weiner is a great grammarian, really good. I mean, a lot of great insight there. So this is old, but still really, really good. He had great instincts. And let's look at an example. So examples of this include Mark 6:56, Luke 2:35, Acts 3:20, Acts 5:15, Acts 15:17, Romans 3:4. Most of these involve opos. Well, so in the next slide, I have up here Mark 6:56, which is a great verse because of its use of special constructions with on. So you can see the NASB translation. So wherever he entered into villages or cities or countryside villas, in the fields, they were laying, or in the marketplaces, they set the weak, those being weak or sick, and they were exhorting him or calling out to him that they were actually coming close to him, imploring him that they might just touch the edge of his cloak, and as many as touched him were being cured. Now, I just have to say that this verse contains two types of conditional clauses with on that are amazing. The opu on at the start of 56 sets up a condition, a locative condition, and then the last sentence, as many as touched him were being cured, that is a relative conditional protasis marked for quantity, as many as, and both of these types of conditions are what are called past general conditions, which means that this was generally true. This is the kind of thing that was going on back then in these circumstances. So it's amazing construction. But what I wanted to talk about is in bold, the ina kan, that in order that they might also just touch. So there's a kai or ke connected to the on, and this is right next to the ina clause. Okay, so we're in a purpose construction, but this purpose construction is being qualified, additionally marked by way of this on, which is suggesting some conditionality, some possibility, the attainment of which is uncertain. Okay, so this is adding something to the purpose construction It's semantically marking it in a different way. And I think I do like how the NASB translate that. I would just change it in order that they might just or would just possibly touch the fringe of his cloak. But anyway, we're talking about purpose constructions. We're doing a deep dive, walking around them, and indeed on this little particle which indicates and construes potentiality or possibility or uncertainty of attainment can indeed be used with purpose constructions. I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.